After months and months of planning and a few sad goodbyes, it was time to head to Melbourne Airport to start the journey. The plan for the first part of the journey was to spend 9 days in Sabah, Malaysia, but not before a quick 12-hour stopover in Singapore. Most people who arrive in Sabah start in Kota Kinabalu, and I'm no different. Check out this capsule hostel I stayed in for under $10 a night. In Kota Kinabalu, otherwise known as KK, one of the best things you can do straight away is visit the Sabah State Museum to learn about the history and the culture. Look at the size of this big whale that they have there. There are so many good markets in KK, all down by the waterfront and all within a short walk of each other. You can find handicrafts, food ingredients and fresh seafood. When it comes to eating seafood, you can have fresh seafood straight off the boat, cooked any way you like. I wonder what stingray tastes like. Let's find out. Let's try some stingray. Not bad. Crunchy but fishy. The sauce is really nice. Another amazing thing to do in Sabah is climb Mount Kinabalu, the tallest mountain in Southeast Asia. Everyone has to do it with a guide, and let me tell you, it's bloody hard, especially day one where it's all stairs. Day one of the Mount Kinabalu climb in the bag, I am knackered. I'm so spent. My body is absolutely aching. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it to the top tomorrow. 5 hours of trekking, pretty much all uphill through stairs. Avoided the rain, that was nice. Did it in just a singlet and shorts and runners. But from all reports, tomorrow the summit push is going to be a lot tougher. Yeah, I'm nervous for that. Nervous about how hard this was. Like, I've done a few climbs in the past, including Mount Everest Base Camp, which is 14 days. But geez, day one of this was so hard. It really was. At least we made it. We made it. Focus on the positives. Now I'm going to go order. I'm going to have 2 dinners tonight, and then we will be starting to trek again at 2 in the morning, so early night. Fortunately it's raining here. This is my view. The helipad down there. We are up in the clouds. Yeah, stay tuned for part 2. This is where we slept, and this is the rain when we arrived on night 1. Look at how many waterfalls pop up when there's rain. I did make it to the summit just before sunrise, but unfortunately the view was blocked by clouds and being dark. These are a few shots on the way down. It was super rewarding to get to the top, and I would highly recommend it to anyone who likes mountaineering. To get from KK to Sandakan, you can either catch a bus for $15 or fly for $30. I chose the bus. The bus takes 7.5 hours from KK to reach Sandakan. Make sure you get a seat on the left side of the bus for good views of Mount Kinabalu on your way there. Unfortunately, the second half of the journey is nothing but palm trees. This pink building is where I stayed in Sandakan, right on the water for less than $10 a night. I found Sandakan very similar to KK in regards to there being a waterfront that you can walk along and street food markets everywhere. What I found sets it apart from KK was the people. The people were super friendly. Even while walking through this water village, which is pretty much all houses, an Indonesian family invited us onto their boat for dinner. Without a shadow of a doubt, the highlight of my trip to Sandakan was visiting the Orangutan Rehabilitation Centre and the Sun Bear Rehabilitation Centre. It was literally so easy to go to both centres without booking a tour. With both rehabilitation centres being across the street from each other, they're so easy to visit. All you need to do is book a grab from the centre of Sandakan, which will cost you no more than $10 each way, and make sure that you're there for feeding times, which you can find on their website. So that's it for my Sabah adventure. Hope you enjoyed. If you don't want to end up like one of these fish, make sure you like and subscribe. Next stop, Brunei Darussalam.